Hey guys, it's Daryl with ReadyProspect AI, here to talk about how we're leveraging artificial intelligence and marketing automation to convert more inbound prospects for our customers. Let's dive in. At ReadyProspect, we're all about helping our customers run a more efficient business. One of the problems we see many of them have is that while they're spending their good hard-earned dollars on marketing, social, and SEO to drive inbound leads, they don't really have a process in place to respond. In fact, according to a Harvard Business Review study, some are taking on average up to 42 hours to get back to those leads. So this is a huge missed opportunity, as those that respond within minutes are much more likely to convert that inbound lead into a customer. So our solution is incorporating our AI voice and chat agents into a marketing automation sequence to respond to all leads quickly, answering questions and booking appointments for your sales team. Now let's get into a step-by-step process of how this can work for you. All right, let's get into how this works. So the first thing I'm going to do is train your AI agents. Now you're going to get to pick from a wide variety of natural voice styles, and these agents sound human. You really can't tell the difference. I know we have some examples on the site where you can listen to them. They will respond within minutes of an inbound lead via chat and or voice. So we can initiate a text response to a new lead or even call them. The agents are trained to discuss special offers. They are trained on your product and service benefits and how to overcome objections, just like you would train a normal employee. That's the power of AI, in that these agents can be taught how to respond, and they only get better the more conversations they have. So once the agent has a prospect on the line, they can do a live transfer if they're ready to talk to someone, and certainly if it's within business hours, or they can book a meeting. These agents are available 24/7, or if you have good coverage during the day, you may just want to use them for after hours. Now, these agents can be programmed and included in your CRM, or you can take advantage of ours. So our marketing automation platform is designed to not only respond quickly to inbound prospects, but nurture them. And let's face it, many will not respond right away to our initial outreach. So we will create a multi-step workflow that can include email, voicemail, voicemail drops, and postcards. So you can pick and choose which one of those you want to use. But we will continue to reach out to that prospect, moving them into either another visit to your website or booking an appointment. As we're building that email list, we can create a marketing newsletter that goes out each month to your entire prospect list. If you're using our Web ID program, you'll be adding hundreds of new emails to your database each month. We can also create landing pages, and really this is best practice. Any marketing should point to a very specific landing page that features that offer. And finally, you're going to have 24/7 dashboard to access to measure progress. So you'll see all of the leads in your dashboard and at what stage they are in our outreach to them. So that's how the marketing automation program can work, and we have a great platform to enable that. Finally, and we see this often as a great first step for our clients, if you're sitting on a cold lead list already, maybe you've paid good money for these leads in your marketing, and the leads have grown unresponsive. Your team is no longer reaching out to them. We can use our AI agents to begin that outreach. We can add email. We can add voicemail drops and postcards to put those cold leads back into a sequence to convert them into sales appointments for your team. But we see this as a great way to finally get a return on an investment you made, likely months ago, via your marketing, your SEO, your social efforts. And let's get those leads back in the pipeline, get some of them on an appointment with your sales team, and finally recoup that investment you made. All right, here's a little flow chart. You can see how our AI agents will get to work on those inbound leads and hopefully move them into a sold client status. So the first response is typically an AI chat agent. So someone fills out a form on your landing page asking for more information. Our AI chat agent responds instantly. They're looking to answer any questions and get an appointment on your sales team's calendar. We will also reach out with our voice agent if there's no response to the chat. So each of these steps in the sequence will be interrupted if a consumer responds, and that will put them into a different sequence. But the goal is, if we're booking that appointment for your sales team, we will stop the follow-up until we get the next step in the response. Either they become a sold client, or perhaps they need to go back into a nurturing sequence. But these multi-steps can be taken as we move that prospect closer to a conversation with your team and turning them into a client. So that's a look at how we can use these different touch points in our marketing automation program to move your prospects from inbound lead into a sold customer. As I mentioned earlier, that prompt response really can make all the difference. Here's another study that shows how response and conversion rates drop dramatically when folks don't respond within those first 5 minutes. The other thing that we like about the automation program is it can really help with the number of touches it takes to convert a prospect. This study showed it takes, on average, 8 follow-up attempts. So most salespeople stop after a couple of tries. So again, a little bit of research to back up the power of using AI to respond promptly and consistently to inbound leads. And finally, a look at how this can work for your cold list. If you do have a cold list of leads, those leads you pay good money for, just give them to us on a file. We will train the agents and turn them loose, set up an entire marketing sequence. And really, at the end of the day, what have you got to lose? You paid your good money for those leads, and they're kind of sitting there not doing you any good. Let's find out if that prospect is still in the market, and if so, let's get them back on a phone call with your sales team. A great way to test drive our AI agent program is our cold list reactivation. All we need is your list, and we are going to turn our agents loose. We'll train them on your products and services, how to overcome objections, any special offers you have. And after a small setup fee, you will only owe us money when we book appointments for your sales team. So this is a great way to, again, finally leverage the expense you put into acquiring those leads in the first place. Our team will see if they're still in the market. If they are, we're going to book an appointment for your team, and it's a great way to leverage an asset you already own. So if you're ready to get started, you can see contact information on the screen. We look forward to talking with you. Thanks.